Thank you for joining this presentation today on applying to Trinity College as a mature student. My name is Clodagh Byrne and I'm the Mature Student Officer in Trinity College. This presentation today will look at why you might apply to Trinity College as a mature student. We provide an overview of the courses and requirements for mature applicants. We provide an overview of the application process for mature applicants. Have a look at student supports that you might avail of should you take a place with us in the university, and then events that you might be interested in attending throughout the year. Trinity has a very diverse and inclusive campus and a very diverse and inclusive student population. Mature students play a very important part in that, and we're very proud of that tradition. We're also very proud of our Trinity experience, and we encourage mature students to get involved in all aspects of college life. We offer an excellent education and wonderful career opportunities for those mature students who are undertaking a degree to upskill and progress onto employment. Many mature students attend university to fulfil lifelong ambitions to gain a degree, and all applications are welcome. We have excellent student supports, and I'll focus on those a little later on in the presentation. We have three main faculties in Trinity College: the Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, Engineering, Maths and Science, and the Health Sciences. Places are reserved on all undergraduate full-time courses for mature students, and most have no formal requirements, so we don't state you have to have particular Leaving Cert points or particular Leaving Cert subjects. But of course there are some exceptions. For example, if you're interested in studying engineering, you would be required to have higher level maths. Some courses have specific assessments, for example psychology. I'd refer you to our Mature Student Guidelines booklet 2022 for more information on those exceptions and assessments. Applicants are shortlisted and called for interview, and interviews usually take place March, April, May time. Applicants are then notified by the CAO in early July. Once an applicant accepts their offer of a place in Trinity, we run a Getting Organised seminar at the end of July. This seminar focuses on internal supports, so we have the Disability Service take part, the Senior Tutor's Office, the Mature Student Office, and external supports, people like Susie, Back to Education, etc. So it's a very helpful seminar in getting organised to start university. And then we run Mature Student Orientation in September, and it's really just to give you an insight into the university before it starts. It's optional, but we do encourage participation, and feedback is always really, really positive. So I'm just popping up some courses here in the arts and humanities, and just to say again that there are no formal requirements for entry into the arts and humanities. We adopt a very holistic approach, so based on recent and relevant education, your interest in the course. So you do not have to have particular Leaving Cert points or particular Leaving Cert subjects to enter the arts and humanities, and there are great opportunities for study here, and they're always a very popular area for mature applicants. The social and human sciences, then I'm popping up the courses here, and just to say the social work is always a very, very popular option for mature students, and for professional programmes across the board, not just in the social and human sciences. Voluntary work in addition to that, recent and relevant education is really important. Voluntary or paid work, so recent and relevant education and relevant work experience is really important. For courses like BESS and business, the academics will be looking at maths, so it's important that you highlight in your application your competency in that area. Here we have our joint honours programmes, and just to say that this is equivalent to arts degrees in other universities, but the difference is you must select your two subjects at the time of application. So in your application as a mature student, for example, if you're applying for English and History, you would talk about English and History on your CAO form. So it's important that you bear that in mind when you're making your application. I mentioned already that maths is a requirement for entering into engineering and computer science for mature students. So higher level maths is a requirement or equivalent, and we do accept maths for STEM as a Leaving Cert equivalent for the purpose of mature student entry to the university. So that's worth checking out if you don't hold that higher level Leaving Cert mathematics. For courses in the sciences, there are no formal requirements, but again, recent and relevant education, particularly a strong science background, would be a distinct advantage in this area. We have a lot of applications every year for health sciences, and Applicants to nursing go through the Nursing Midwifery Board of Ireland and undertake an assessment test, and entry is based on how they do in that test. For other courses, medicine, occupational therapy, physiotherapy, etc., again, a very holistic approach is adopted, and all previous education, work experience, voluntary work, etc., is taken into consideration. The HPAD Ireland aptitude test is important for medicine as well. So just to have a look at the student supports, my role as the Mature Student Officer is to outline the opportunities available to prospective students in the university, but it's also to provide support to students who are registered with us. So I mentioned our Getting Organised seminar and our orientation programme in July and in September time. We also have a personal tutor programme. Your personal tutor is your academic advocate for your time in the university, and it's quite a unique programme to Trinity, and it's really a fabulous resource. So any kind of personal or academic advice or guidance you need will be provided by your personal tutor. We have a mentoring programme through S2S, or Student to Student programme. We have mature mentors and course mentors, and it's a really invaluable service to students. We've got a health service on campus, and we have a creche for students. We also, as I mentioned, have great career prospects from Trinity. So if you are interested in undertaking a degree as a mature student to enhance your career, well then early linking in with the career service would be advisable to assist with that. We offer a lot of academic support in terms of maths help, writing resource centre for mature students, and so on. So there's any amount of academic and personal support available should you need it. And a lot of this is provided by the Learning and Development Unit in Student Counselling. We also have our Students' Union. We have a Mature Student Officer in the Student Union. We have a Student Parent Officer in the Student Union. So really, really well represented. And as I mentioned before, earlier in the presentation about the Trinity experience, we have a lot of clubs and societies, and we encourage students to get involved in college life because it really does enhance the experience of the university. We have a very vibrant Mature Student Society, and they offer great peer support and social activities throughout the academic year. So if you are interested in applying to Trinity as a mature student, you must apply to the CAO by the 1st of February. There is no late applications, I'm afraid, for mature applicants. So research is really, really important. You can check out the TCD prospectus or have a look at our website for more information. We run a number of events throughout the year for prospective mature students, so please do check out our website here for more information on upcoming events. So thank you for joining this presentation today, and we look forward to welcoming you to the university in the future.